Feel free to make a lot of mistakes. It helps you grow. It helps you learn. But you know what? What I let them know, make mistake, but ensure never to repeat the mistake you have done before. And most times we focus on the bad things the children have done, forgetting that they are growing. Our daughters are growing. They are not yet adults. So most times we label them and we call them based on what they are doing, not who they could be. That is a very bad thing to do. So you do not look at the child that you're talking to and you are referring to that child based on what the child has done. You name the child based on what the child has done or what the child is doing. Those are transitions. They will pass. And it doesn't mean that I did not go to school. That is why I'm not. Most of our mothers back then, they know what they are doing. You can see I am the, don't mind my stupid girl. You are telling somebody that is the child, I'm stupid. And you want to be more confident. How now?
This has been a full episode with you. What one advice do you have for women, especially women who feel overwhelmed, who feel like nobody really understands how I feel, it's a lot, I'm juggling work, raising my kids, being a wife, being a sister-in-law, and all of those put together?
I will only use a particular word.
Happy International Women's Day, everyone, because this is that moment you've been waiting for. This is that time of the year when we take time to celebrate all the women across the world. And I want to celebrate and appreciate every woman out there who is making so much impact, so much effort to make sure that this world is a balanced place. We celebrate you. Welcome to yet another episode of P&T Show. On this show, we celebrate parenting and we inspire teenagers. Today's edition is really special because we're going to be having a conversation looking at the International Women's Day. And of course, this year's theme is accelerating action. So I have someone with me who is going to be accelerating action with me, literally. She's a friend, she's a colleague, she is a wonder woman. And we're going to be having a conversation on raising confident daughters, breaking gender barriers. So meet Mrs. Glory Eloho. She's a teen specialist and she is the founder of
Teen Coaching Development Company.
Fantastic. She's going to be having this conversation with me. So welcome, ma'am. Good to have you in the studio.
Thank you, sweetheart.
It's such a beautiful coincidence that we're having you in the studio.
I'm telling you.
Especially this season that we're celebrating the International Women's Day.
Thank God for that.
So let's start with this. What are some of the biggest challenges that women still face today at home, in the office, in the society?
I love the fact that you use the word some. Because women still face a lot of challenges, especially in this particular premise that we find ourselves, this side of the world that we find ourselves. Africans is a strong, culturated continent that women has always been put at the background of affairs. So if I have to enlighten most of them, let me not just go generic. Let me talk about myself personally, and so that some other persons can actually relate to it, and it's common what we see. The first thing that we notice for women part is the unpaid, should I use the word unpaid care and attention that is being given to women. When somebody is sick in the house, and they have both boys and girls in the house, a woman is expected to go and care and nurture that particular person, even if you have to leave school. For instance, if something has happened and it's okay, somebody have to leave school, as in stop your education because there is no much money to cater for everybody. It is the woman that have to let go of education so that the make can go. So a lot of the time, women make a lot of sacrifice that is being underappreciated. Women are not valued enough, and we do so much. But sometimes the men folk, it's only very few men that actually appreciate the fact that women are trying. So sometimes the men folk will like, I don't understand. What do you think you are? I went to work since morning. I came back. My food should be ready on the top of the table. So they are not being given the necessary appreciation. That was one. Then the very common one, and I look at it to be big. Yeah, I think it's biggest. One of some of the biggest issues is workplace discrimination. You go to the workplace, women are mostly harassed. I want to go for hiring purposes, maybe promotional purposes, or other things. They are the ones that are being sidelined. You have to do something. They call it back. No, sometimes they even call it we are in a friendship something. Benefits are how. Friends benefit. So you do for me, do something for me, I need something in return before you get. And sometimes when they go for the hiring, they'll say, we don't want women. We prefer to hire more of the men. Women and their issues. It is today a menstrual issue. The next day, mental issue. The next day, my children are this. So I don't want women. So most persons go for prefer to take more of men than the women. So that is another thing that women do face. This terrain. The another thing I notice again is lack to access education. It may not be happening here in the Lagos city and maybe other globalized cities across Africa continent, but where I come from, I came from Oregon State. That particular region, we still have people who have those particular cultural mindsets, traditional mindsets that a woman's place still ends in education. So why spend so much money on the woman, on the woman's education? When we were back then in school, in primary school, they used to call WEEK, W-E-E-K. Say woman's education ends education, and I say, God forbid that my own education should be ending education. So they believe that you don't spend so much money on women. And when a lady give birth to kids and they happen to be all female, it's as if she hasn't yet given birth to a child. So let's give birth to a son, then you'll now be like crown, like our wife has come. That was our wife have come. So before now, she's not yet a woman or yet a wife because she's giving birth to what? The female gender. So to them, female gender, and I've come to look at it that it's not even by the gender that you give birth to. What matters most is what you have inculcated into the child that you give birth to. Because facts are proven. Research is there for everybody to see that the female child is not even more beneficial. We're not doing a debate competition yet, but it's now becoming more beneficial to most of the nations that people are clamoring to have in Africa setting. So the challenges are very, very obvious and they are very, very numerous. So I think then the one I had is on that challenge, they trying to balance a lot of things together. A woman carries so many caps. Even though she's not yet married, they just talk about the one that are not yet married. You are a sister at a point, you are a child at a point, you are a caregiver at a point, you are doing so many things. And when you not get married, you're taking care of siblings, taking care of mom, taking care of dad, taking care of your husband, the kids, so many things around you. Then you still have a workplace to think about, you have your dreams and aspirations to consider. So most of them find it difficult. And this issue of lacking proper support system. If you see any woman that is thriving, there is somebody supporting somehow. So it can be friends, it can be familiar family, it can be an understandable spouse, but you should know that that particular woman has like a backbone.
Okay, I'm going to cut in on that, and I'm going to ask you because you mentioned something about women having to wear so many caps. Yeah. So now, what do we have to say about women who have ambition, they have dreams, they have passion, they have things they want to do, but they have that on one side. But on the other side, there's a societal expectations. There are things society wants you to be, how they want you to behave as a woman. So how can a woman, a typical woman, balance that? Especially in the terrain that we find ourselves, it is quite very difficult, but it's possible. Because we have seen people who have raised the bars for us to see. So you say if you are a woman that has aspirations, you have dreams, you have things you really want to do, things you want to make a difference in your world, you want to leave your footprint on the sand of time, you have to look beyond all of those societal expectations. You are going to be called names, you are going to be a lot of labels. They call us, sometimes, let me use for myself as an instance. Where I come from, we are expected not to be at the background of things. Let me say, you don't talk. Why should you be speaking when men are speaking? Why should you come out and do there's this particular, let me use the word slang, say your no is too much. Your no too much. I give you this woman too much space. When you give woman too much space, she will rule over you, she will lord over you, you will lack respect from her, you will lack so many things, so many ideologies that are not actually code, for the woman to thrive. So, but despite all of that, I don't know from where I came from. I believe when I was growing up as a child, my dad told me that he doesn't train a girl child. I don't have time for girl children. So we're looking for a boy child to come until it's that boy child didn't come. And he had only two of us, and two of us, so we didn't actually spend the time to let me take care of my daughters. So he didn't have the opportunity to intimate with his children, to connect with them.
But he wasn't there because I'm a girl. And before he died, the two grandsons he had were his closest. We are to him, oh, these are the what I've been looking for. You know, so there is one, but there was a thing that happened in my place of work. One of the colleagues gave birth, and they were just throwing congratulating message on the WhatsApp group. Oh, thank God! Oh, congratulations! And somebody asked, which sex? I said, does that matter? A child is a child. Why are you bothering yourself to know what sex? So somebody else said, is a girl. I said, oh, half current. Okay. You trust me, and I was there immediately. So you that think that you are full current, how many light have you brought to your word?
Excuse me, the baby girl that was giving birth to was what he was referring to
as half current. So how many light have you brought that is full current? So some persons still believe that unless I have a boy child, I've not yet given birth. So let me tell you, ladies, I have a lot of people that are saying maybe they're going to give birth to a lot of girls and they think that they are not yet complete because of societal expectations and belief systems and what is being placed on them. So please, if you are a beautiful lady there and you have girl children, I have my first child a girl. I have my second child a girl. I had my third child a girl. Thank God that she's good. One of them is even here with me. And then I married into a family that my husband already had 2 daughters before. So plus my own, that is 5. So everybody like, I want a male child, want a male child, want a male child, want a male child. And sincerely, I've told myself before that I want to give birth to 4. And somebody was saying that it's because your 4th child happens to be a boy, you would have still got to try. No! If my 4th child happens to be a girl again, I won't have given birth again. I will give the man the opportunity. Please go and marry the entire world and feel free. Please give birth to the boys you want to give birth to. Because I'm talking to the ladies out there. Because I see majority of them. You have gotten 1, you have gotten 2, you have gotten 3, you have gotten 4. 6 battalions of girls at home. Your mind, unless I give birth to that boy child, because of societal expectations and norm that is being placed on you, you are endangering your life. Because for every child that comes out from you, your lifespan is being reduced. The strength that you have as a woman is being reduced. You get it? And it takes a whole lot of work to raise kids. So why have a full house of beautiful
male gender?
And you are thinking that unless I have a male child, I've not yet arrived as a woman. You are complete and you are good enough. Male child or no male child. That does not mean that the male children are not cool. They are. But every gift that comes from God in terms of childbearing, please accept it. So that is one thing I noticed that most women are actually still battling with. I want a boy child. You will not go and do all sorts and all manner because you're looking for a boy child. We want to please husband by all means. And most of them have even lost their lives in the process. So please, you matter most. Male child or no male child, or even if you don't even have kids yet, you matter. Take care of yourself.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. That was really deep. And I love the fact that you're able to also draw from your personal experiences to talk to women out there. Yeah, so let's talk about, so this year, the theme for International Women's Day is Accelerate Action. Good. So how can women accelerate action in their home? Now, I'm talking about how moms can position as role models for confidence and strength for their girls, because especially in a world, again, where women are undervalued. So how can moms not be perfect, but be role models for confidence and strength for their children, so that their girls can tomorrow realize that I can live above the stereotypes. I can live above the limitations that society has placed.
The first thing I would say, you have used the correct word. You said role model. We have to be the biggest pillars of support to the kids that God has given to us. Most especially mothers and told their own daughters. Is just basically intentionality, nothing more. You have given birth to them. You should know, I expected this and this from all of my kids. And most times, most of our mothers, the big issue here is that most of our mothers don't even, in their daily living and lifestyle, don't even show confidence. And you don't even tell a child, be this when you are not. Yep. So the first thing that you do, you live it. Are you confident as a woman? Are you comfortable in your own skin as a woman? Despite what is happening around you, within you, to you, I tell people every day that events of life will happen. All of us do go through a lot of experiences. Some beautiful ones, some sweet ones, some very painful and traumatic ones. But we do survive, do go through all of them. You don't want to know where I'm coming from. You don't want to even know where I am now, right now. But in all of that, God has helped me. My kids are confident. It's no matter of bragging. You know, if you have met them, you know. They are confident in their own skin. That did not just fall upon them. It didn't just fall upon them. It does not come. It doesn't come by laying of hands. It's okay now. Receive confidence in Jesus' name, and automatically it will not just come. It doesn't come by laying of hands. It doesn't come by anointing and deliverance in the church. It doesn't come. God, please give me the confidence. Give me the confidence. No. You as mother have to show. It doesn't mean that I did not go to school. That is why I'm not. Most of our mothers back then, they know what they are doing. You can see, I am my child, you can do this. You can. So when the child see that my mother is always there, giving me the affirmation, giving me the encouragement, giving me the concern, I use the first word, intentionality. First and foremost, when I use the word first intentionality, there must be a place of connection, because most parents don't even do that. They are so busy chasing after, what and what of life, so that they could actually meet up with the Johnsons. But the child needs you. Because what actually takes away confidence from our teenage girls is the fact that there is no present mother. They have moms. They have mothers that could give them all they want, put them in the best of schools, give them all of the PSDs, gadget that, laptop this and that, iPhone that, give them all of the good, all of the paparazzi, even send them abroad for vacations, give all of that. But beyond all of that, let's talk. Alpha. Affirm them. When they have issues, let them be bold to come to you to express themselves in any manner and way they want to. You get it? By so doing, you are building confidence on the child. But I can't come to you. Even when I have issues and I'm coming to you, you are shutting me up. Don't mind how. Don't mind my stupid girl. You are telling somebody that is my child, I'm stupid. And you want to have confidence. How now? I don't think you're getting me. So I am a stupid girl. They shouldn't mind me. So that you are not from the entire world, that they shouldn't mind me. I don't matter. They're not my child. My child is not confident. So I don't understand. How would the child be confident? My daughters are beautiful. They are bold and they are so brilliant. You can see what I'm saying it now. And I tell them every day, you are so bold, you are so beautiful, you are so brilliant. And if you are one of these beautiful daughters, you know that your mom is saying that, So I keep saying that to them every day. So when you go and meet them and say you are beautiful, I know my mother tells me that every day. Let me tell you a story that why most of our daughters want to be confident. I do a lot of things with schools. So one of this particular day, I was in the marketplace and I saw, she just, as we do, the kind of things we do now, they always call us on the street, in the marketplaces, hello, tea specialist. So I just thought, oh, baby girl, how are you? And I saw her it was on a Sunday like this, with her mom and her siblings. That means the family thing. So is this your mom? So is madam, how are you? Your daughter is, Your daughter is what? This one, she's what? Smart care. In where? Come and see the rubbish. I said, ma, excuse me. Ma, I gave that to her. I know her. This one, that one. My God. You can see the downwashing. The blood. All the attempt to make that madam, see, the self-esteem of that child has already been diminished for life. So if my mom, my coach is trying to tell her, my biggest person I'm looking up to like a role model is trying to tell her that your daughter is like, she doesn't want to get the good quality side. It's only and most times we focus on the bad things the children have done, forgetting that they are growing. Forgetting that teenage girls, you said now, our daughters are growing, they are not yet adults. So most times we label them and we call them based on what they are doing, not who they could be. That is a very bad thing to do. So you do not look at the child that you're talking to and you are referring to that child based on what the child has done. You know the child based on what the child has done or what the child is doing. Those ones are transitions. They will pass.
I like that.
They will pass. The child is growing. They will do things sometimes contrary to your expectations. Yeah. Sometimes make mistakes. Please, I tell my daughters and my people, please make mistakes. So feel free to make a lot of mistakes. It helps you grow. It helps you learn. But you know what? What I let them know, make mistake, but ensure never to repeat the mistake you have done before. It shows you have not learned.
Come on.
So don't repeat the mistakes you have had before, but please make new mistakes all the time. No, I can even start looking for your troubles. What mistake have you made again? She want me leave me alone. So all of that thing that you're doing, you are building this kind of man, nothing happens. I got my mommy behind my back, and I know where I'm going, I know what I can do, and all of that. And most times to expose them to, take them out. See, your sitting room is too small to grow your child. Most of them confine them within. I don't want them to get spoiled. They should not mix up. In the church, they should not mix up. In the school, they should not mix up. It is, you use your car to take them to school, from school back home. They shouldn't mix up in the neighborhood. They should not talk to anybody. Excuse me? Are you going to go with them to the university? Will you stay with them in the university? So let them mix up. Yeah. Only guide them on how to do the mixing up. Exactly. Quality friends they should mix up with. The kind of criteria they should be having with those kind of their friends. That is what you should be doing. Not that they should not mix up. You cage them in. How do you want them to fly? And build confidence. So all of these are things that you do with intentionality. It doesn't fall upon you.
True.
And if you do not know, well, of course I did not know when I was starting out. You do not know, you ask questions. You get it? Ask a lot of questions, learn. You can learn through books, you can learn through workshops and seminars, you can learn through courses. But most of our mothers are too busy. Pay for what? How many courses my mother paid for when she was raising me? The another issue again, they want to raise their young, the ones that God has given to them again, the way they were raised. Forgetting that we are living in a different dispensation that have different rules and different generation entirely that does not even understand what has happened in the last generation. So you want to use the principle your mom used on you as a woman when you were being raised to raise up to that particular child. You miss out. And that child will now become, fine, academically bright, but so socially irrelevant. He can't communicate, he can't talk, he does not have confidence. When the mates are talking, he will keep quiet, he will be like timid. Timid care. Try it to my family, we intimidate you. It doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter that this confidence building is intentionality and it has to come first from you.
I love that. Thank you so much. I mean, you did justice to this question. That's why she's a teen specialist, you guys. Thank you so much. And she has raised 3 amazing teenagers and a son who is getting to the teenage. You'll be 13. So it's safe to say you've raised 4 solid teenagers and 1 adult because your first daughter is 20.
Yeah, going to 23 next month.
23. So if she's talking to you, you better listen because she's got experiences. She has got the training, the professionalism, and everything you can think of. So I'm going to ask you the next question, and that's about a notion in the society, a notion that says women don't support women. So in the spirit of International Women's Day, I want to ask you, do you believe in that?
Okay, to be very honest, if you want me to speak from my mind, I will use the word a yes and a no. A yes, because it is still being done till today. Women still see themselves as if we are doing competition. Even among siblings, even among colleagues, even among workmates. So most women still see themselves as if we are doing competition. And I come into your space and you look at me as if I'm your competitor. Hey, I will look at you and I will laugh because you lack understanding. What are we competing for? The world, the atmosphere is too wide and big enough to accommodate all of us. We can all shine our light. So I'm shining my light, you are shining your light. You shining your light does not diminish my light. Yeah. So why should I be competing with you? And we all have our own giftings. So even if you're in the same industry, the same space, the same kind of trade, the same kind of thing that we do, there is something you bring into the table that makes it uniquely you. There are people that will come to you, precious, because it is you. They will buy into you, your personality, your character first, before they think of even doing anything business with you. So there are people that will come to me because it is me. So necessarily, I use the word yes because it is still being practiced today. And I call it witchcraft spirit. When you see a fellow woman that is succeeding, like, okay now, I don't understand. What did you, I will come to where you are, we celebrate with you. Yeah. Bring it on, no, let's groove. That is how it's supposed to be. It should be sisterhood. It should be, and that thing does start from the home. That can just start from the home. We know that sibling,
I was just going to ask you how we can inculcate this sisterhood and, this thing of encouraging and supporting each other from our children. Because if they love and support each other at home, they can simply carry the same spirit at home. So how can we encourage our teenage girls especially to support and uplift fellow women instead of competing with them?
Yeah, these teenage girls shouldn't look at their peers as in, if you want to take my shine, want to come and take my space. I took first last sem. Now she wants to come and take first and take my space. Nobody is competing with you. You are competing with yourself. I shouldn't know that particular slogan. Nobody is competing with me. I'm competing with myself. So the growth you should be making is on you, not on, hey, look at her, look at him. I want to beat her. I don't understand. Are we on the same journey? So it comes from you letting the child know. Not just even the talking. No, teenagers, our kids, you don't tell them what to do. You showcase it in your lifestyle and automatically they will fall in line. So you know what you tell them to do that they will do is what they see you do that they will just automatically be doing. So that, most time, it comes from also, let's talk about the home first. From the home, the mother should not do comparison. That comparison, Amaka, once you see Ogeshiku, your sister, I done this, you cannot do this. If you say such things about my daughters, I immediately rebuke you. Annabelle is so lazy, and Christine is strong. I say, excuse me, did you give birth to them? Who told that Annabelle is lazy? So I don't even permit it. Because she does not go and do that one that you think she do now. Now she's lazy. So do not do that comparison. Mothers do that a lot. Mothers, and even to the front of the children. Can't you see your sister? Why can't you be like your sister? Why would she be like her sister? It's just her sister, of course. I'm not pressure. Pressure cannot be like me. So I don't expect you to be like me. When anybody said I want to be like you, please don't be like me. Just be you.
Yourself.
Be you and be better you. Just be the best version of yourself. Never be like me. You get it? So if we let them know that true affirmation, affirm them together, affirm all of them together. Don't segregate and say, okay, this one is this one, and that one is not this one. This one went to go and resemble the father because I don't like her because she resemble the father. This one resemble me. You now have favorite daughters. Or because whenever in every home, there must be that particular child that will be a little bit difficult. God knows why he put it that way. A little bit difficult. I don't say the black sheep. We have some that are black sheep, but in some homes there are no black sheep. They don't have a child that's a little bit difficult, a little bit different from the rest. So you're not like sideline that child. This is the one and I love. When they see that the one that is being sidelined want to do everything to compete to win your attention. Because they need your attention. So I'm not giving it to them, you are giving it to one person. They want to win your attention. So mother should be intentional about that at home, when I'm dealing with my teenagers, my daughters, even the sons inclusive, there is no segregation. Let it be equal treatment. We know that in the bottom of our hearts, there's only the particular one that we do love. But please don't go and show it like our daddy Jacob in the Bible. You know, that almost put Joseph into trouble. Don't showcase it because that coat of many colors would have gone out all the sons. If you have given that to all the sons, there will not be any issue of jealousy, competition, fighting. So it stems from the home. That is from the home front. The same to the dad. I'm not talking to only the women. I know that it's Women's Day, but then the same with the dads too. So you don't favor one particular child, one particular girl child over the other ones and all of that because of one thing or the other. Then from the school front, school should bring more of challenging competitions. I'm going to put the teamwork among their students. Do teamwork. You come together. In that place of that spirit of teamwork, this spirit of working together, you win. Means your win is my win. Yeah. My win is your win. We win. We did it together. Together, each of us achieve more. When we put that spirit of competition among them, it will go a long way to reduce competition, teamwork among them. It will go a long way to reduce competition. I'm supposed to be the first. Now I'm not coming to second. I don't even like that grading system of putting positions. Let them just be average scores. Don't put position for students, for teenagers. So most schools that do first position, second position, it brings a lot of fight. Don't put average. And put in competition. Okay, this class, if you come out the best this time around, no, if anybody come out the best this time around in this particular class, this class will get everything. Because of one person come out the best, one person's win is everybody's win. You see everybody, instead of just bringing out this person, school can inculcate that into their curriculum, into their system. So not like schools can do again to make sure they raise confident teenagers that are not competing among themselves unhealthily. Let me use that word. Is this spirit of sportsmanship. I use the word sportsmanship because when this I would do one back then when you're in secondary school. When a club does something that is very awesome, even though one person that did it, let me say debate competition, we have a person that went to go and do this debate competition that won. They did not say Precious Ifeanyi Shiku won the competition. It is Press Club that won the competition. I did not go for the competition. I didn't practice. I didn't debate, but I won. Hey, I won.
A win is a win.
A win is a win. You get it? So they should take away, first and foremost, that first position thing from their grading system in schools and make it okay. So SS1B, the best student from SS1B made that SS1B has won. Come and see. That would make everybody to even put in their best, because everybody's win. One person's win, everybody's win. That's one. Then the second one I want to talk about, I think I'm forgetting this again now, but I don't know how to put it. But I think if I remember, I'll bring it out much more as we go on.
Okay. This has been a full episode with you, and I really love the fact that you are talking from wealth of experience, and I could feel the depth of your knowledge having this conversation with you. We're going to wrap it up here, but before that, I want you to give a word of advice for women. So in the spirit of International Women's Day, what one advice do you have for women, especially women who feel overwhelmed, who feel like nobody really understands how I feel, it's a lot, I'm juggling work, raising my kids, being a wife, being a sister-in-law, and all of those put together. What's your word of advice? And that's how we're going to wrap it up.
I will only use a particular word, self-care. Nobody can love you more than you. Self-care. So it will get to a point where the overwhelm will be so strong, when the burnout will be so obvious for everybody to see, when the stress, I call them stressors, will be showing all over you. Please retrace and take a place of rest. I use the word rest. You could come in different form. Retreat immediately and reflect on your life, because if anything happens to you now, all of those worries, all of those concerns that you're concerned about, my kids, my this, my that, you are overwhelmed, I don't know what to, nobody's helping me, they will be fine. They will just be fine. I am telling you. I told you that my mom died when I was just 9 years old. 9. There was no adult to say, okay, this particular young lady, I am going to be taking care of you, take care of your siblings for you. No, your mother just passed on. Nobody will save you. So first and foremost, save yourself. I normally use particular analogy that you are somebody that you love is drowning. It could be your mom, it could be your sister, it could be your child, it could be your spouse. Is drowning in a river. You yourself don't know how to swim. In the bid of, I'm so concerned. Oh God, my child, oh my spouse, my this, my that. You do not know how to swim. You dive into the river. What will happen to both of you?
Both die.
You will both die. So in an attempt to save others, you are losing your head. So I will just crown it up. Please take care of you. Self-care. I can say this to you categorically because I've been there. As in over. You don't want to know it many times. I have been there. But I will cry. Please feel free to cry. It is necessary. If you want to cry, please cry enough. After crying, get into the bathroom, shower, come back again, sleep, but do that deep reflection and take care of yourself.
Beautiful. This is that $1 million advice you've been waiting for. If you are a woman who is currently feeling overwhelmed by a lot of things, self-care. Self-care is super good. It's super important. So as we accelerate action, as we try to push the boundary, as we try to be the woman that we've always wanted to be, you have to find a time to withdraw and take care of yourself. Read, just play music, do whatever that will make you relax.
Be with friends that truly concerned about you.
Yeah. And most importantly, reflect. Like you said, reflect. It will help you. Woo! Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm going to let you go before I do that. What is it?
Okay, you could follow me on the Teen Specialist on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I believe I will make that active now. Then Teen Coaching Africa, that is the name of my company's handle. Teen Coaching Africa on Instagram, TikTok. Then on Facebook, Hello Glory Iguyenga. Just use Teen Specialist. I think you get me there.
Thank you so much for staying with us to the end of the show. I hope you've been able to get one or two things. If you have questions, you can drop in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And most importantly, share with your friends and family. Till I come your way again next week, Friday. Bye.
Bye, sweethearts. Bye,